Welcome back guys, Slow Bacon here. So Total War released a blog post about upcoming DLC. Now I started to read through it and I thought I need to make a video about this. So let's have a look what's coming up for us. So I've got a new unit, a new hero, new Law of Magic, new Legendary Lord, new hero, new Law of Magic again, new Legendary Lord, new playable race, new Law of Magic, and new hero. So I don't know if that means there's going to be 3 new heroes or if I've just repeated it again. So I'm thinking it means there's 3 new heroes. And the main one out of this that is interesting is a new playable race. So what's it going to be? It's not going to be anything main or any of the main races, is it? Because that seems a bit silly considering they've got 2 more games coming out and they want to save the best races for them. So it'll be one of the minor races. I'm not even going to try and guess what it is because there's still another 11 or another 15 races, one of those 2, to come out. So very interesting. I can't wait to see what it actually is. So let's jump back. So now we're actually going to look down at the DLC and what's coming out. So they've got 3 different packs. We've got a Lord pack, we've got a race pack, and we've got a campaign pack. So the Lord packs are going to have 2 new playable Lords with their own narrative quest chains, campaign bonuses and quest items. 2 new Lords to serve as generals, a unique unit, and 2 new elite units of renown. So units of renown are elite versions of otherwise already existing units. So that, I mean, that's pretty cool. So that's an upgraded version of a standard unit, obviously. Kind of thinking from an orc point of view, because of course I like orcs. So we've got the standard boys, and then we upgrade to the biggins. That's kind of what I'm thinking it's going to be like. I mean, I know that's not exactly how it works, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So now we're going to move down to a race pack. Now this one was quite interesting because, like, I understand from a financial point of view, releasing a race pack is going to increase your profits because people want to play the new races, right? But from a future profits point of view, with 2 new games coming out, how many races are you going to release in the first game? Because there's not that many races, right? Not to be split over 3 different games, and we've already got 5. Plus 1 already coming that we know of that's going to be free, so that's 6 in the first game. If we're looking at, what is there, 20, 21, 22 races total, but most of those are already in there because most of them are just factions within like the Empire and within Chaos. Like Chaos is 4 different factions, 4? I believe 4 different factions, but we've already got Chaos as essentially Chaos United. So what are the races going to be? Alright, anyway. So a new playable race added to the grand campaign with multiplayer. So that's good. So we're going to have a new campaign. No, it's not going to be a new campaign. It's going to be the same campaign. New legendary lords with their own narrative quest change. That's cool. Campaign bonuses and quest items. New lords to serve as generals. New race-specific heroes. So I wonder if that's like each race is going to get a new hero. That'd be quite nice. Because what have we got? We've got 2 at the moment each. So yeah, there's definitely room to add more. So that's cool. New magical items and mounts, race-specific unique units, race-specific building, technology, and skill trees. Now, I don't know if that is race-specific for the new race or if each race is going to get new units, but we will see. We will see. And lastly, campaign packs, which is probably the best looking pack of the lot. So a supercharged version of the race pack. Campaign packs not only contain a brand new race for us to use in the grand campaign. Yeah, so we've only got 2 at the moment, so we're going to add some more, which is cool. New lords to serve as generals, new magical items, new race specific and unique units, new race specific buildings, technologies, and skill trees. These packs are subject to change, blah, blah, blah. Prices we don't know, of course, but we're going to guess, for me, New Zealand, they're usually around $10, $15, which is okay. So, like, are they going to do them separately or are they going to do them together? I'm kind of thinking they're going to do them separately. Like, that one might be $5 or whatever, that one might be 10 because it's a new race, and then a campaign pack might be 15. I'm assuming they're not going to release them at the same time because those 2 are actually just this, aren't they, really? Maybe they are. Maybe they are going to release them all at the same time, and they're going to have 3 different price points. Just looking over it again, that's probably what they're going to do, isn't it? 2 new playable lords. It doesn't really say. No, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. But this is how you do DLC. This is interesting. This is very interesting stuff coming up. I love the fact we're going to get some free stuff. That's always good. Everybody loves free stuff. And we haven't, have we got a time frame? No, we don't, on when this stuff's going to come out. But we'll assume within the first 3 months, maybe, we'll get some new DLC coming out. Now, one of my concerns with Warhammer was the fact we can't mod it. Like, there's no modding tools in it whatsoever. Mainly to do with the license and stuff like that. But if we're getting this type of content coming out regularly, it doesn't really matter. Because this is more than enough content coming out to keep me playing this game for a long, long time. So I'm very happy about this. Very happy. Anyway, guys, if you want to read that, if you want to read it yourself, I will put the link in the description down below. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.